How's it going, guys? This is Jacob with H.I.T with another video. Today we're going to be training shoulders and arms. I'll just give you a little rundown of how that's going to go. We'll do one set after we do our warm-up set of dumbbell lateral raises. We'll do one set of dumbbell lateral raises with 20 pounds dumbbell in each hand, 6 to 10 reps to failure, and then we'll move on to a set of dumbbell bent over dumbbell lateral raises, 6 to 10 reps to failure with 15 pounds in each hand. Then we'll move on to barbell curls, probably do a warm-up set or two, then we'll do 70 pounds with straight bar. And we'll do, for triceps, our two final sets will be a superset. It'll be a set of French presses followed immediately by a set of dips. But firstly, we're going to start off with our dumbbell lateral raises. First warm-up set in. Weighed myself. I'm at 209 right now. It's 215 when I got on the boat. I need to slim down just a little more. Maybe get down to 200. The second warm-up set. Take us just a small break here and we'll move on to our working set. If you guys didn't watch the last video, it was let's see, since we've been on the boat, we've been on almost 2 weeks. 2 more days and I have 2 weeks in, but since we've been on the boat, we've done chest and back, and we've done legs and abs, and this is the third workout here, shoulders and arms. Before the chest and back workout we did, the first one on the boat, we took 11 days of rest. I was feeling pretty beat up from starting jiu-jitsu. Felt like I was wasn't where I needed to be as far as recovering, so I just decided to take those extra days off. Instead of taking 4 days off, we took 11. So we're kind of going a little lighter on our weights here until we work back up to where we were. It's just a process. And also, we lost 6 pounds since we've been on the boat, so can't really expect to gain too much strength losing weight. But anyway, it's kind of where we're at. Now we'll do the working set. Working set of dumbbell laterals. We'll move on to a set of bent over dumbbell laterals, 6 to 10 reps of failure. for the shoulders. Just 2 sets. 1 dumbbell lateral raise standing. Second set, bent over dumbbell laterals for the rear delts. We'll give it a second and we'll move on to barbell curls. With these high intensity training workouts, we don't typically take a lot of time in between sets. Try to get in and get out. As long as you're moving from one set to another and you're not gasping for breath when you go into your next set, you're pretty well good to go for that set. But if you enter into the set gasping for air because your cardiovascular system ain't caught up, then more than likely you're gonna give out because you can't breathe, rather than going to muscular failure, which is not what we're intending to do. Just do a couple of warm-up sets with the barbell curls. Give it a few seconds and do our second warm-up set. Once we go to our working set on these barbell curls, we'll put, let's see, we're going to do 70 pounds, so we'll do a 10 and a 2.5 on each side. And we'll go 6 to 10 reps to failure. looking set of barbell curls. This will be 6 to 10 reps to failure. Okay, so that'll complete the barbell curls, just one set. Now, for our last two sets, we're going to do a superset of French press, 6 to 10 reps to failure with, we got 60 pounds, barbell, and followed immediately by a set of dips. First, we're going to warm up a little bit with the dips. We'll get maybe 2 warm-up sets of 2 to 3 dips before we start our working set. There's one set. Take a few seconds, do our second warm-up set. For this superset particularly, we've got the French press as the isolation exercise, which isolates the triceps, and then to push the triceps on past failure through an isolation exercise, we do the dips so that the chest and the shoulders come into play with the dips, so that way we can take the triceps on past a point of failure through an isolation exercise. And anytime you do a isolation exercise and a compound exercise for your superset, you always warm up with the compound exercise, which is what we're doing here. There's a few other, you can do other exercises than what I'm doing here. If you read the book High Intensity Training the Mike Mentzer Way, which is where I get all these workouts from, he's got a section in there called substituting exercises, so it'll give you a long list of exercises he recommends that you can substitute for his ideal principled workout. A lot of the workouts we do are based out of the substituted exercise section, because I don't have access to the gym equipment on the boat to be able to do his recommended exercises in the ideal principle workout section of his book. Take a few seconds and we'll move on into our working set. Alright, so that'll do it. Just 5 simple sets. We're going to take 4 days of rest, and we'll, let's see, we'll do legs and abs. So I believe today's the 19th of August. 24th we'll be back for legs and abs. We'll see if we can maybe add a little weight to our exercises depending on how many reps we got for the weight we did for the last legs and abs exercises. We'll just have to kind of play that by ear. We might just keep the same weight and see if we can go up in reps until we get back in the swing of things from taking that 11-day break. Hope you guys liked the video. Nothing special to it, just pretty well the same format we've been doing since we started the channel in February. Just having highs and lows, mainly due to diet. Not in the deficit anymore. We've been off that for a few months, 2 or 3 months. We're not exactly on a real strict diet either, following our calories and things like that. So we've been fluctuating weight up and down fairly. It's been fairly common to see that over the last month or two. Right now I'm feeling pretty decent at 209, but felt pretty rough when I first got on the boat at 215. I could tell that I hadn't been eating right at home. And if I wouldn't have started jiu-jitsu when I was home, I'd have probably been heavier than that. But got 2 weeks left on the boat. I'm trying to figure out how I want to finish these last 2 weeks out. I don't know if I want to try to lose like a couple pounds, maybe 4 or 5 pounds, or just try to maintain 210. I don't know, but right now I'm feeling pretty good. Got a little bit of a gut maybe I could lose, but nothing compared to when we started in February. And something else I noticed too is when we started in February, if you go back to my 6-week transformation video, it goes from like the end of February to, I guess it'll be sometime in April or May, where we were in a calorie deficit. Went from like 218 pounds to 190 or 195 or whatever we were whenever I made that video. But one thing you'll notice, or that I noticed, is my 218 pounds I was weighing when we first started looked a whole lot different than the 215 pounds when I first got on the boat this trip. So I believe what that means is I put on some muscle anyway, to where the weight is distributed differently, even though I've still got quite a bit of fat, but it looked a lot better at 215 than what it was when we very first started. So we've made progress. I'm pretty happy with it. Still got more to do. We haven't done any trap work whatsoever since we've started. So I don't know when we're gonna maybe start incorporating that into our back days, but we'll figure something out. because all these workouts are based around the book High Intensity Training the Mike Mentzer Way by Mike Mentzer or John Little. And Mike says in the book that on your back days you can alternate deadlift and shrugs. But I just can't find it within me not to do the deadlifts because it's hard. I really like doing the deadlifts because it feels like a good feedback on your strength. See what you can really do versus what shrugs would be. But I guess if I want to grow my traps, I'm gonna have to do shrugs at some point. I think it would really kind of fill me out a little bit better too, because my chest is getting more squared off since we started for sure, and I can feel it. And my shoulders are getting a little more rounded, arms are a little more defined. So I think maybe the traps might help fill everything out a little bit better. Nonetheless, that'll conclude this video. Hope you guys liked it, and if you did like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, I'll try to get to them in the comments, and we'll just finish out this video with sort of a physique check, see what we look like at 210, and then once I get done with it, I'll end the video, clean my stuff up here.